Dear students, you have enjoyed the two videos sent by me, but now today I will teach you the play The Proposal. But before going through the play The Proposal, you will have some idea about the author, Anton Chekhov. Anton Chekhov was a Russian playwright and also a short story writer. He was born in the Black Seaport of Taganrog on 29th January 1860. He did not have the financial stability in his childhood because his father was a grocer and he was also physically abusive. But he continued his school education staying in Taganrog. But when his father was declared the bankrupt, he went to Moscow. But Anton Chekhov still remained in Taganrog for continuing his study or school education in Taganrog. But after finishing his school education, he joined his family in Moscow and got admission as a medical student in Moscow. And he became a popular physician in 1884. But at the same time, he found himself coughing up blood, and the fatal disease tuberculosis was detected in him. But he did not give up hope. He continued enjoying his life by practicing medicine and writing literature. His fondness for plays was reflected in some of the one-act plays like The Bear and The Proposal, etc. His fame as a playwright totally rests on some of the plays like The Seagull, The Cherry Orchard, Uncle Vanya, and Three Sisters. During the rehearsal of the play The Seagull, he met Olga Dipper and fell in love with her. And he also married her. But during the married life, he did not have the happy life because most of the time of their married life, he was separated from her. But gradually, she was approaching towards the entrance of the day because the fatal disease tuberculosis reached the terminal stage, and in 1904 she breathed his last. 1904. He breathed his last, leaving all his literary career and medical career in the Russian world. Now, I will give some idea about the play The Proposal. The name of the play The Proposal, the original Russian title of the play, Predlochenie, also translated as a marriage proposal, was written in 1888 and 1889, and it was performed for the first time in 1890. Performed for the first time in 1890. Performed for the first time in 1890. A marriage proposal was the translated form, and in this way you will see that Anton Chekhov expressed his fondness for the one-act farce. And before going through the play, you will have an idea about the one-act play. One-act play. A one-act play is a short dramatic work consisting of only one act. A short dramatic work, consisting of only one act. Towards the end of the 19th century, it became very popular. It may also be described as the dramatic equivalent of a short story. It generally concentrates on a single episode or a situation. The characters in the one-act play are limited in numbers. Single situation or episode, limited characters. The one-act play may be a tragedy, a comedy, or a tragicomedy, like a full-length drama. Tragedy, comedy, or a tragicomedy. Synge's Riders to the Sea is a perfect example of a one-act tragedy. And Anton Chekhov's The Bear or The Proposal may be regarded as the one-act comedy or one-act farce. Here, The Proposal has been described as a one-act farce. So, the type of the play or genre or type of the play is one-act farce. The original Russian title of the play is Predlozhenie. That means the proposal. written in 1888, 1889. Staged first, 1890. There are three characters in the play. First, I will discuss about Stefan Stepanovich Chubukov. Characters. Characters. First character is Stefan Stepanovich Chubukov. Stefan Stepanovich Chubukov, around 70 years old, landowner, always worried about his daughter's marriage. Next, Ivan Vasilevich Lobov. Ivan Vasilevich Lobov is a 35 years old young man. 35 years old young man. He is very hearty, large, but a very suspicious landowner. Large, hearty, but suspicious. Landowner. He is hypochondriac. He always feels tensed and nervous. And the third character is Natalia Stepanovna. Natalia Stepanovna is 25 years old, strong, stubborn, lovesick lady. These are the three characters which have been described in the one-act farce by Anton Chekhov. Stefan Stepanovich Chubukov, Ivan Vasilevich Lobov, and Natalia Stepanovna. Here, through these characters, Anton Chekhov wants to portray the Russian society, particularly the life of the bourgeoisie who look at the marriage as their social status or economic stability. So, in the play, he always tries his level best to show the Russian society. Now you will listen to me about the synopsis of the play. Here in the play, Lomos a 35 years old young man, finding no other way to find a suitable bond, comes to Chubukov's house in order to give a marriage proposal to his daughter Natalia Stepanovna. Lomov comes to Chubukov's house. To give the marriage proposal to Natalia. Natalia Stepanovna. Both of them are here described with the importance of the marriage proposal. So the theme of the play is marriage and the courtship. In the background, you will learn there is the importance of marriage, the marriage proposal. Here Lomov wants to give the marriage proposal to Natalia, so he goes to Chubukov's house to give the marriage proposal to Natalia Stepanovna. Here Lomov is 35 years old young man. He has reached a critical age. So he is always desperate to marry a suitable lady. And here he goes to Chubukov's house to give the marriage proposal to Natalia. And here, after going to Chubukov's house, he did not express his desire. But after much hesitation, when Lomov expresses his heart to Chubukov, Chubukov becomes so much excited and happy, and immediately after it, he goes to Natalia to send her to Lomov to settle the matter. But after the coming of Natalia to Lomov, Lomov does not express his heart to Natalia for the marriage proposal. He engages himself in a crucial dispute over the possession of the land Oxen Meadows. And both of them, Lomov and Natalia, got so much excited over the claiming of the land of Oxen Meadows. And in this way, they got so much excited and angry. And here at the very time, Natalia's father Chubukov also joins Natalia, and Lomov becomes so much excited and nervous, and he goes out of the house of Chubukov. But just after the departure of Lomov, when Natalia comes to know from Chubukov that Lomov had come to their house to give her a marriage proposal, Natalia becomes so excited and hysterics and even mad-like to get Lomov immediately. And here Chubukov brings Lomov back again. But just after the second arrival of Lomov in the house of Chubukov's house for the second time, Natalia for the first time tries her level best to make up the bridge between Lomov and Natalia. But then again, they got entangled in the crucial dispute over the qualities of the two dogs, Gaze and Squeezer. And in this way, when they got so much excited with the qualities of their dogs, Chubukov also joins them. Just after this, the debate turns malicious and Lomhov becomes temporarily unconscious. When Lomhov gets back his unconsciousness, Chubukov declares marriage of Ivan and Natalia and orders champagne to celebrate the happy occasion. Now students, this is all about the synopsis of the play. In my next class, I will try to help you by explaining the lines of the text of the play. Thank you.